On this episode of the 5P podcast, I'm your host, Michael J. Penney. I'm joined by B.J. Fitzpatrick, former colonel, always United States Marine. He spent 30 plus years in the United States Marine Corps, and on top of that, a fellow infantryman. One of the reasons why I'm so excited to speak with him right now today, he's employed the 5-paragraph operations order across God's green earth, as well as been a business leader outside of the U.S. military, working as a consultant, working in the executive leadership level. He is an old salt when it comes to a lot of this media outbound stuff. You can connect with him on LinkedIn, and we'll talk more about that later. But Mr. B.J. Fitzpatrick, Colonel Fitzpatrick, welcome to the 5P podcast.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here, Michael.
I'm so grateful to have you on here. We've known each other for a little while now, since I was working at a nonprofit and you were working transition services coming out of the Marine Corps. Was that your first job as you left after 30 years?
Yeah, it was my first job straight out of the Marine Corps. I interviewed right at the same base I left from. Kind of went against my inclination. I said, I am not going to take off the uniform, put on a tie, and walk right back on the same base. And I did exactly that. But the opportunity, it was because of the opportunity to work with the service members and to help them transition. I had just transitioned. I know that when I went through the process aboard that same base, it was a great process. So I was a believer. The job came open. Somebody told me about it. I applied, I interviewed, and I got it, and I was happy to be there. So kind of went where I said I wasn't going to go, but at the same time, I saw an opportunity to get into something I believed in.